People think the WordPress way is to find the best individual plugin for every task. But that mindset is a trap, both functionally and financially. If you run a business site, a SaaS, a membership platform, or even a serious content brand, this is going to change how you think about your WordPress setup. Most WordPress problems are not caused by bad plugins. They're caused by too many good plugins that were never designed to work together. And that's exactly why today we're talking about ecosystems, not individual tools, specifically the Fluent Stack by WPManageNinja. I'm going to show you why staying within a single ecosystem isn't just a convenience, it's a competitive advantage that will save you thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours of debugging. So let's dive deep. Most people choose plugins like this. What's the best form plugin? Or what's the best CRM plugin? What's the best automation plugin? This is why they end up buying a form plugin from developer A, a CRM from developer B, and a booking system from developer C. You're not just buying tools, you're buying friction. Each plugin is good on its own, but together, they create issues that you can't fix without a proper tech stack. First, UI fatigue. Every plugin has a different menu, different logic, and a different learning curve. Whenever you switch to another plugin, the logic changes. It's a mental tax on your productivity. Next up is the bridge tax. You end up paying for third-party tools like Zapier just to bridge between things you already own. And the worst of all, performance bloat. Every developer loads their own CSS and JavaScript libraries. Your site speed takes a hit and your Google rankings follow. So this is what I call plugin sprawl. And plugin sprawl doesn't just slow your site down, it slows you down. Because now, instead of building your business, you're managing compatibility. And here's the realization most WordPress users never make. This problem isn't unique to WordPress. Every mature software industry has already learned this lesson. Apple beats modular Android setups because everything is designed to work together. Notion beats stitched together productivity tools because your data lives in one system, not 10. Ecosystems remove friction. They reduce complexity, and they let you focus on growth instead of maintenance. And in WordPress, that kind of ecosystem is rare. Which brings us to the Fluent Stack. And another important question, how the Fluent Stack wins. Trust me, we have a lot to cover. So before we dive deeper, make sure you're subscribed because this channel is all about building smarter, faster, and more scalable WordPress system with tools like Fluent. Now, before we talk about e-commerce or growth hacks, we need to start where every business actually begins: data. How it enters your system, how it moves, and whether it stays clean or breaks over time. This is the golden triangle of the Fluent Stack: forms, CRM, and booking. In a typical setup, a lead comes in through a form. That data then has to be sent via webhook or a third-party tool to your CRM. Then, if they book an appointment, that's another tool that needs to talk to the CRM. Each step introduces delay, cost, and failure points. In the Fluent Stack, this isn't a sync, it's a unified pulse. Let's break it down. FluentForms will collect your leads. This is the entry point into your entire business logic. Every single submission can instantly create or update a contact, apply specific tags, and trigger deep automations. No delay, no middleman tools. This makes Fluent CRM your single source of truth. You aren't managing leads in one place and customers in another. You're managing people with context. And it's the same story for FluentBooking. When someone books a slot, the system doesn't just send an email. It creates that CRM contact, maps their history, and puts their entire journey at your fingertips. You no longer have to ask, who is this person or are they qualified? The system already knows. And yes, you own the data, you own the experience. Up to now, we've talked about data clarity. If you're an e-commerce owner, this ecosystem can become a serious competitive advantage. When people hear WordPress e-commerce, they think WooCommerce. And while it's powerful, it's also heavy. By the time you add subscriptions, custom checkout fields, reporting, and funnels, your site is crawling. That's why the Fluent ecosystem introduces FluentCart. It was built for one thing: speed and scalability. But the real magic isn't performance. It's how FluentCart grows your revenue. Right at the checkout, you can add order bumps. This could be a premium upgrade, an add-on product, or an extra digital download. A few configuration steps can directly increase your average order value without adding complexity to your site. But the real secret weapon for business growth is the FluentCart and Fluent CRM loop. In a standard store, a customer buys a product and that's it. In the Fluent Stack, that purchase is a trigger. If a customer buys your beginner course, FluentCart tells Fluent CRM to instantly tag them as beginner. Following that, you can intentionally wait 3 days and automatically send them a 20% discount for your advanced masterclass. If they don't buy, the system knows. It can send a follow-up or move them to a different nurture sequence. This is one of thousands of possible growth scenarios. You aren't just selling a product, you're building a customer lifetime value machine. Alright, so you've captured the lead with FluentForms, you've nurtured them with Fluent CRM, and you've closed the sale with FluentCart. But let me be clear, checkout is not the finish line. A sale is just the beginning. But what happens when things go wrong? In real businesses, the real cost shows up after the sale. In support tickets, refunds, and internal chaos. Most businesses eventually move to Zendesk or Help Scout, another $50 to $100 per month, and still, your support team is now flying blind. But the scenario is different in Fluent ecosystem. It's ready with its AI-powered support system, Fluent Support for you. With Fluent Support, your agents have X-ray vision. When a customer opens a ticket, the sidebar shows their entire history: what they bought in FluentCart, their tags in Fluent CRM, and their next appointment in FluentBooking. Besides the unlimited agent onboarding, multiple business boxes and smart automated workflows make it a go-to pick for you. And let's not forget about the AI. It's your secret sauce to faster and more reliable customer support 24/7. But what if that support ticket isn't just a quick fix? What if it's a bug report or a custom project request? Usually, you'd have to copy-paste that info into Trello or Asana. But in Fluent Stack, you can turn a support ticket and even a form submission into a task on your project board with one click. Well, I'm speaking about Fluent Boards. It's a feature-rich project management solution for you and your team that makes task management a breeze. The Kanban boards show you everything you need, and the detailed task management allows you to scale cleanly. No matter you're managing personal tasks or simplifying your workflow with a team, Fluent Boards can be a great help for you. But that's not all. Fluent Stack is filled with plugins you need. You can showcase reviews, embed social feeds, and even add chat widgets to your website using WPManageNinja. And Ninja Tables is ready to showcase any sort of data in tabular format with ease. And another growth engine that more than 70% marketers using right now is affiliate marketing. And Fluent Affiliate, which is a part of Fluent ecosystem, is there to help you crush your marketing goals with affiliates. If I start breaking down each one, this video may take hours. But let's wrap things up with the final piece to the puzzle. The strongest businesses today don't just sell products, they build communities. If you wanted to build a community, you'd have to use a separate platform like School or Circle, which costs around $99 a month and pulls your users away from your website. Or you'd try to use a heavy, outdated WordPress form plugin that looks like it belongs in 2005. Fluent Community changes the game. It gives you a modern, social media style experience, complete with member profiles, discussion feeds, and organized spaces, all natively integrated into your stack. Okay, now imagine this. A customer buys a membership via FluentCart. They are instantly granted access to a private space in Fluent community. If they stop posting, Fluent CRM notices the lack of activity and sends them an automated "We miss you" email. You're not just providing a service, you're providing a home for your customers. And because it's on your own site, you own the data, you own the algorithm, and you own the attention. All right, let's talk about the money. If you were to build this Frankenstein stack using individual best-in-class SaaS tools, here is what your monthly bill would look like. You're looking at over $4,000 a year just to keep the lights on. And that doesn't even count the bridge tax of paying for Zapier to make them talk to each other. Now, look at the Fluent All product bundle. For a single yearly price, or even better, a one-time lifetime deal, if you catch them at the right time, you get the entire ecosystem for a tiny fraction of that cost. You're not just saving money, you're increasing your profit margins from day one. Most people will keep doing it the hard way, duct taping plugins together and wondering why things break. But now you know how and why ecosystems beat individual plugins. By choosing the Fluent Stack, you aren't just buying a set of tools, you're buying back your time. It's a business operating system designed for your growth. So if you're ready to stop managing tech and start managing growth, click the link in the description to get started with Fluent Stack now.